Welcome back to Welsh Sheep? What? Welcome back to Welsh PC Gamer. And yeah, we left off our previous episode when we just picked up Michelle from Independence Boulevard. But we do have to return there with a pick in order to unlock the shed. So we're going to start off with Leo. We're going to have him go upstairs and get himself some sleep because he's quite tired. We're going to have Michelle actually go back to the place where we discovered her because, you know, she seems to know that place, but we'll remember to take a pick with us. So Independence, 15 Independence, that was the one. We'll give her a snooker cue to take with her and a pick. There you go. And then we'll have Frank. Yeah, Frank's a bit hungry, but apart from that, he's not actually looking too bad, are you, Frank? There we are, eat a bit of that. Have a bit of junk food as well, just to fill you up a bit. Maybe Frank will work on the barricades, I think might be an idea, as we only have 2 left. We've got a bunch of things that we can break down, just out of curiosity. Can we make any weapons? Nothing great. But we've got all of this stuff we can break down. Although, I don't know why we'd want to break down our guns, but we could break them down. But yeah, we can break down like some broken weapons, or wait until we get the parts to fix them. We've got some wood. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. But I think our priority at the moment is making sure the house is safe. There you go, we'll do a medium repair on the house, which will take 1 phase. And we'll send Michelle back to 15 Independence. If she knew where the keys were, I'm assuming she was the maid or the house cleaner or something. But she said it wasn't her house. Can we jump up here? Nope. Okay, we've got some life upstairs by the sounds. Or some death, I suppose. Okay, can't go in that way. Oh, that was the room that she was found in. Oh, wow. Okay, there's 2 baddies here. Ah. Get off me. Hugging zombies. Who would have thought it? Okay, I'll grab those. Not really a lot in there, was there? Okay, so we want to go back out to the shed. Maybe they have a lawnmower in there. We can use the lawnmower. Oh, shit. I didn't even see you. Okay, we're running. Okay, Michelle, you are not the person we need at the moment to do this place. So, good start. Okay, so we built up our barricades quite good. We found a few things, but not a great deal. And we gained and lost a bunch of things. Alright, 3 barricades knocked out in one go. Okay, this place is starting to attract a lot of zombies by the looks. Okay, saying that we're going to have to treat her wound with a bandage. So, do we have any? Yes, we do. Give her a bandage. She's hungry, so we'll get her to eat a bunch of food. Maybe we'll also give her a med kit to get her hit points back, or her health back. Could do with maybe another bolt cutters because we used our one bolt cutter. Let's improve our communal area. Maybe build another lockpick as well, just so that we can fill out this phase for her. Frank. So Frank is our chef. So I think we're going to have Frank cook some food up for us. You know what? I think he's going to spend 2 phases just cooking. That's his job. Leo is starving, so we'll have him eat 1 meal. And we're going to have him go back to Independence Boulevard, and he'll take his lockpick. And just for the hell of it, I think we're going to take the assault rifle with us. There you go. Just for the heck of it. Certainly won't have as much to worry about if he's carrying an assault rifle with him. Even though he's only got 10 bullets, so that is a little bit of a limiting factor for him. Did I bring lockpicks? I did. I thought I'd forgotten that. Oh shit, yeah, that did unsurprisingly aggro a bunch of people. But it's a hell of a lot of fun to use it. Okay, so using all those bullets and we gain a rake. Wow, okay, maybe not worth the lockpick and all the aggro in order to get it, but there you go. So we gained a bunch of effects, got a bunch of food, you know, the bolt cutters, improved our communal area, some lockpicks, etc. Our barricades are holding. Okay, Leo wants some food, so we'll give him some. Get him up to half. Yeah, his morale's quite low, so we're going to actually have him chill out in the communal area. Michelle is still recovering from her bruised ribs. I don't think we're going to send her out, you know. I think we'll plant more food with her. Well, we could make some coffee. We could plant coffee beans. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to plant some coffee beans, because then that will help with exhaustion perk, etc. And that's everybody done for this night, so we'll pass the cycle. Okay, so we've made 9 lots of food. He really does make good food. She's still not tired, so she'll plant some food. She may as well do a bunch of gardening. Okay, Frank is tired, hungry, and dejected, rather. So we'll have him eat. There we are, get him up a bit. Then we'll have him hang out in the communal area. While Leo... We're going to investigate a new place, I suppose. It's unfortunate we couldn't move into Independence, because that's quite a nice looking place. Right, this place we could move into, 22 Spring Wood. And what would that do for us? That would move us further out to the east, which might be an idea. We've done 319 Schrader. But it would mean that we would lose our garden if we moved like to Springwood, even if we clear it. So, yeah, maybe not. Maybe we'll go to fire station number 13. It's a free skull. The station's motto is Defying Fire's Desire. Poet. There's quite a bit of food there. Base resources, weapons, and medical. Yeah, go on then. We'll go there. We won't take the gun again. That was rather loud. We will take, because it's about to break, I think we'll take the fire axe, but we'll also take the scissors so we can use them. And do we take a lockpick? Yeah, go on. We'll take a lockpick. Probably won't need it now, but we'll take it. And then go scavenge. That's him done. And I think that's everybody doing something. Send Leo out to search for supplies. Station number 13. Okay, there's a zombie there, so we need to sneak up on it. You're not allowed to park there. I think he might have missed the doors for the parking. I think that was another one of those sort of hugging zombies, which, yeah, they were a pain. Okay, blocked from the other side. We've got some coffee, which is good. Just on about that we could have done with coffee, so Get off me, woman. Okay, I was a bit slow reacting there. I should have moved up a bit quicker. What do we take with us? We're going to have to come back here, so I think it's okay to leave those. May as well clear out a few of these zombies, make it easier for our next person. Yeah, definitely don't want to be doing too much fighting now with a pair of scissors. Okay, that's blocked off. Anything I want to exchange? Do you know what? I think we're going to leave the scissors and the lockpick here and carry those, because I'm hoping that he can just get back now without any problems. And I've left the lockpick and the scissors here for the next person to come and investigate. So they shouldn't have to bring the lockpick now. Probably a weapon would be a good idea. I don't think the only weapon to be carrying a pair of scissors is a very good idea, but we'll see. If I'm feeling brave, maybe I'll just send them here without any equipment and they can use that. Didn't even notice there was a search spot by here. Okay. There you go. Let's get Leo home. So Leo's getting tired. Frank's grief has become a grief recovering because he's been in the communal area. And he's lost hopeless. So, yeah, so Frank is feeling a good bit better. We again have to shore up our barricades. Wow, they're really smashing at our barricades. Where are you, Frank? Okay, so Frank is quite tired, but apart from that, it's quite good. So I think we just got a cup of coffee, didn't we? Let's give him the coffee, wake him up a bit, and then send him out to the fire station. He'll take a weapon with him. He'll take the rake. So he doesn't need to take a lockpick. Whether he actually needed a lockpick or not, I don't know. But he doesn't need to take one because he's already got one left there. Leo is tired and hungry. So I think maybe we're going to have Leo lie down. But we'll have him eat something first. There you go. And put him to bed. And then Michelle is going to have to shore up our barricades. I think we're going to have to start thinking about moving because the zombies seem to be very attracted to our base now. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There you go. And let's see how Frank deals with the station. So we're in September 8th now. So we've been going a while. We lost a few people, but we still got Leo of our original crew. Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave those there. It's a good place to come back to because I know I'm going to have to leave that way probably. Because I don't see me clearing the whole place all in this one go. So I'm going to be coming back that way, so I may as well leave the stuff to pick up on the way. Medikit. Our lockpick and our knife that we, scissors that we left. Yeah, I forget because Frank has got a very limited backpack space because of his bad back. So what we might do with Frank now is take him back downstairs and leave a bunch of stuff in that first search spot so that the next person who comes, be it him or someone else, will be able to just go there and pick up the stuff instead of having to search or travel around the fire station. There you go, leave that there. Okay, new vantage location found. Lester's Bar Automotive. Something for everybody. Okay, so it looks like some sort of used car dealership, maybe? This is going to be problematic. Don't like these guys. So is he facing me now or is he facing away? I think he's facing me. Okay, so that's facing away, I'm assuming. There you go. So Frank is going to get to use his scissors. Odds and ends, nothing particularly amazing. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, we've certainly disturbed a bunch of zombies downstairs, but hopefully we can get back down without bothering them too much. I know we can drop down through that skylight, but I think that's where they're aggroed, so we don't really want to do that. Alright, we've got a bunch of things, but nothing particularly brilliant. Alright, we don't have any weapons to ambush them with, so or to assassinate them with, so we are not going to do that. I think we're going to just try and get our asses back home so we can get some weapons. Okay, he's aggroing everyone on his way. Run, Frank, run! No, don't go back up the stairs. Run, Frank! Okay. Wow, okay. That had me panicking a little bit. So, yeah, Leo's rested, Michelle is tired, and she's also hopeless. We've got more barricades again. The dead surge. There are more infected outside than we've ever seen before. They're pouring out into the streets, infesting what's left of the city. Undead threat level has risen citywide. That does not sound good to us. Right, so what's Frank going to do? Alright, so he's recovering from grief, and he is still slightly wired from stimulants. Could send him back out and see what the other people are like. Leo's doing okay. Okay, Michelle's quite tired, and her morale's quite low. So maybe we'll sit her down in the communal area to recover. We'll have Frank. So Frank is our chef, but we've got plenty of food at the moment. Could improve our food area. Could break something down or plant more food. Let's break some stuff down. Alright, so we get more fabric out of doing that. Some wood. There we are. So he'll spend the next 2 phases breaking down some items, while Leo will probably be the one who will have to go out to station 13, I think it was, in order to clear that out. Even though Frank aggroed everybody who he could possibly run into. Yeah, okay, it's 4 and a bit skulls now, so yeah, it's quite tricky. And we don't have great weapons left, most of them are damaged. We'll take, there we are, we'll take a bunch of damaged weapons because we can always flip through them. I think we do have a lockpick there, don't we? We left it behind, so let's send Leo out to do the scavenging. Carried his rake. Have to remember that we do have some goodies here. Could take the grenade with us. There was a lot of stuff that was being aggroed, but I think that would aggro them even more, so maybe not taking the grenade. Yes, we definitely have to thank Frank for aggroing everyone. One of those hugging ones. Is there anything else down there? If it's just one of them, we might be able to manage. Nope, there are 2 of them down there. Okay, so unfortunately, I think they're going to hear me if I run, but hopefully that didn't aggravate them. It didn't aggravate these guys, so hopefully we got away with doing that. Maybe we should have brought that grenade with us. Clear up some space very quickly. Let's play this slow and smart, I think would be the better way to do this. Where is that dude? We know there's another dude. He was wandering around. Now Okay, they're a bit annoying, aren't they? Come on, knock it down. You're tough too. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna get the stuff that's by the door and get out of here. Poor Leo is being battered. We're gonna go upstairs. We'll go that way. Will Leo make it? That many hits, it's not looking good for him, but you never know. Okay. Station 13 is proving a very difficult place to search. If we bump into any zombies, we're in trouble, so let's do this nice and slow. We won't leave empty-handed because we can take the stuff that we left in the doorway, but yeah, that was wow. Okay, that was quite difficult. I think we're starting to get into places where we do really need to use firearms, even though it does aggro everyone. So Lost Grief and Lost Hopeless, so that's good, and we got a bunch of stuff. We produced some veg and a bunch of cloth. So we lost 3 barricade, which is quite bad. Hygiene standards. Hygiene is slipping and the shelter is starting to stink. We need to stay on top of this, especially you know who. 2 bottles of water are removed in order to clean, I'm assuming. It's probably Leo, you know. Leo looks like he might be, you know, a stinky teen. Okay, we use the bandage to heal these 2 things. Maybe medikit too to recover some of his lost hits. What should we have him do? Could improve the cooking station. You can make goulash and coffee. That'd be quite interesting. What can I do if I upgrade that? You can make a tomahawk spiked bat and more powerful firearms. I think we'll upgrade the cooking area with Leo. Michelle is looking very tired, so we'll get Michelle to go and have a lie down. I think Frank was still working on dismantling some artifacts, so I don't think he's going to be off anyway. No, so that'll be our night cycle. September 10th. So we gained a bunch of stuff, a bunch of events. Water outage. We turned the faucet and nothing. It seems the pipes have finally run dry. I guess we should be grateful they lasted this long. Bottled water is now required to cook and to craft specific items. So we can't actually just get free water anymore. Okay, so Frankie's starving, so we definitely need to get him to eat a bit. There you go. He's quite tired and his morale is quite low, but it's not terrible. I don't know how we're going to do that Station 13, really. It's a tricky little place. I don't know whether we should maybe head for somewhere else. Right, let's make some coffee with him. Make some goulash. And no, we won't do vegetable soup because that takes him over into the next phase and we don't want to go there. Maybe some more coffee to, there you go, fill out this whole phase. Use them as efficiently as we can. Okay, so Michelle is not looking too bad. So I think what we're going to do with Michelle is, do we send them back to the fire station? Is it worth it? I don't know. I think we're going to kind of think the fire station is kind of half done and maybe look for somewhere a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do. So we haven't been to Springwood Drive yet. Whether it's worth going there, I don't know. It is kind of pushing us out further this way, which is maybe a good thing. Moving us into a newer area. Go on, we'll send her out that way. We'll give her a... Actually, we'll give her the banjo to take with her. And a lockpick. And then we will have Leo. Alright, so Leo is pretty battered. Let's get him to eat. No, maybe not eat. Get him to sleep. There you go. So Springwood Drive. No supplies here. So the other one was saying there's no food. This one's saying no supplies. There are zombies here though. Are you gonna turn around or are you gonna just stay there looking at me? Thank you. The sound of banjos. Oh, okay, it's two people in here. Yeah, don't worry about that zombie lying on the floor. They're fine. Wow, okay, the banjo did not last long. Okay, a bunch of food and stuff. Strange little place. Okay, they've got a basement now. Get through that window. Okay. Are you forward? Okay, killed that one. Bit risky when we haven't got any weapons to use, but you got every faith in Michelle here. There's another zombie. Where are you? Where's the weapon? No weapon. Okay. We need a grenade for that room. Run! Okay. Luckily, I kind of spotted them before they managed to team up on me, because definitely not taking on 4 zombies. Sometimes running is the best thing we can do. Right, she's still actually quite healthy. I think maybe we'll send her back out to Springwood Drive. But we will send her a little bit better armed, like with 2 grenades. And a pistol. And a hatchet. There you go, that should probably do it. And a lockpick. There you go. I think she's prepared. We'll have Frank here. He's looking quite tired. So, should he cook more food? Yeah, he'll cook a bunch of goulash and a coffee. Okay, Leo is looking rather stressed, so we're going to have him go over to the communal area. So it is a level 2 communal area, so he should recover quite well there. But yeah, let's send Michelle back, armed to the teeth and ready for war. Okay, yeah, the pistol replaces the grenades. So we've got 11 shots in this pistol. We use the pistol to deal with anyone if they're still up here. If they're all still in that one room, we will... They're not. I was going to say we'll just lob a grenade in. Okay, I think that's the end of Michelle. Our grenades obviously didn't hit the target, so yeah, Michelle died. Oh, darn it. Okay, we're back down to 2 survivors. Leo and Frank. Okay, and we've lost a load of barricades, so we're definitely going to have to patch up the barricade. Let's feed Leo. Put some goulash. Maybe I'll get him to almost full. And what are you like? Okay, you're quite tired, Frank is. We will get him to drink some coffee. Who needs sleep when you got coffee? And we'll have him work on the barricades. That leaves Leo free to go back, I suppose, to Springwood Drive. Don't have that many weapons now because, yes, Michelle got attacked and lost a lot of them. This is kind of a do or die mission, I think, for Leo. It's daytime, so we've got a bit of visuals on our side. We can actually see what's happening. But yes. didn't work. I know I said do or die. I was kind of hoping more to do than the die. So that's Leo dead as well. So we got Frank left. Yeah, that's maybe I should have been a bit less cavalier and wow. Not forgotten. Earlier, 2 jets screamed overhead, trailing vapour across the sky. The roar of the engines was strangely reassuring. Maybe the government hasn't abandoned the city after all. All survivors gain morale. I think they mean the survivor gains morale. Yeah, so we know there's a lot of stuff in Springwood Drive. Most of it we've left there from our dead corpses. But yeah, I think maybe that place is a little bit hard for us at the moment. So maybe we'll have to come back there when we're maybe doing a little bit better than we're doing at the moment. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed it, well, you must enjoy seeing the survivors getting killed. Please leave a like. And if you want to see what else happens to poor old Frank here, the lone survivor of our shelter, subscribe to continue watching the videos, etc., the playthrough. And if you want to leave a comment, I do reply to every single comment. But until next time, you've been watching Welsh PC Gamer. Goodbye.